merge. So you can find two type of merge. Don't go for 3D merge, start going for 2D merge. Normal merge is your 2D merge. We'll be going to the 3D later session. Now merge does have an option called modes, and normal modes does have an option called operators. So this is a point to note it here. Check to the screen. On the top, we do have a merge, which does have a size, which is a bigger size. What is that size? Of a CinemaScope 1820 by 1556. We don't need this much. It will make the system slow down. Then what to do? Go to the file and go for preference. Inside the compositions, you can switch this file format of these compositions to go for broadcasting size or like HD size 720. And the 720 is 1280 by 720. It is almost like half HD. And now if it takes the background, it is half HD size. So it will make the process faster. That's why we have taken this. Now we need it to get it transparent. Yes, it has been transparent. Let it be in the BZ. You can connect like this. Okay, the flow clear. Now we'll take a smaller size background of the same, but we'll change the size here to 50%. How to make 50%? Divide by 2 and divide by 2. So it turn into 50%. Let the color to turn into red color. Is it clear the flow now? Is it okay? Flow, how to make transparent, how to take your first layer. Now let us make a second layer. How to make the second layer? Control C and Control V. What happened? The merge get connected. The new merge becomes the background and the foreground is empty. So you can take a Control C and Control V and get it connect. But let us make this to green color. So now it is green color, the top one. So we want to see the top one. Yes, drag and drop. So here you can find there are two layers are there. One is red in color, another is green in color. But the green is on the top. That's why it is visible, the top one. So let us rotate it to find the difference. Hope we can see the difference now. Is it clear? Now let us make it a square shape. How to make the square? Control C, Control V. Same job. We can switch to the same height and width and get it the rotation to a particular degree 45. So hope this much of things are clear. Now get the composition height a little more. The height we can turn a little more so you can see everything. Is it clear now, the setting? I'm just taking your approval because we'll go complex now. Copy this and paste it over here. The same composition on this side. The whole thing, Control C, Control V. Here the topmost is in over mode, but we'll see here in a different mode. Select the upper one and change the operator to go for in. Can you able to see what happened? The whole composition is looked from the upper information. The up taken the things, but uncommon area is transparent and the common area is visible. What is the command? In operator. So hope we got to know what is called in operator and how does it works. And we can see it better once we are having a transparent background, the canvas. Then you can see the mathematics very clearly. So this is what operator? What is this operator? Over. What is this operator? In. So we'll have a comparative screen so that it is easy to remember further. Condition remain the same, only the operator styles are changing. So you can take a number of views. On every view, we can start up putting this, get it into fit and place it below. Same job, drag and drop, fit to the screen, place it below. So hope we can able to see how to make the screen to be under your control. That is what the exercise going on. Check. Now the same flow, Control C, Control V. Now we can change it, the flow to the next one. So let me welcome. Just it hang up the system. Just a minute, because the system is hanged up. So let me close this again, open that. So at least we have learned about two operators. One is over, another is in. That is what my goal over here, to let you understand only the operator properly. Let me close this. Yes. The software is talking. Okay. So let us go for the preference and make the operator to go for a smaller size. Still, I'm making it to go for small more. Switching to the PAL D1. So PAL D1 is again a smaller format. So background, just I'm making it a little faster. So get the same size, width and height, and get a transparent thing, and take a merge, merge node, and get it connected to the back. And on the front side, we want to take the same file with a smaller size, like 500 by 500, and get the color to be red, and connection is over. Fit to the window. So if it is to be get lesser than 400 by 400, and get the upper one with the same size but in different color, and get the rotation to 45 degree. So it is our condition, and let's go for the next condition. Fit to the window, in condition. Hope these two are clear. And same job, same thing, same place. Instead of over, we can switch to the held on. So now we can see the difference between over and held on. So note down this operator and fix in your brain. The whole design will come in this. So can take a notepad and note down here operator and its types. So just I'm taking care of these things in a major way so that next working will be easier. Operator. What is the first operator? Over.
over,
Second operator? In. Held out. Held out. And the design is on your screen. Over will show both. Right. Select this one, drag and drop, and switch to atop. It shows both the things, but the difference between the first one and the, so how are these different form of, uh, how are these different form of Illustrator? Yes, Illustrator is capable of doing so. You are right, Ritika. But the thing, it is to be get motion. That's why you're doing it in Fusion. Now see the difference between the normal and the last final atop. What is the difference you can see? It shows the final output in the backdrop information. It doesn't show the complete one. If backdrop design doesn't have pixels, it doesn't show this. So what we have seen atop is another options which is minus the B, common area visible along with A. So atop. So note down the option atop. And on spot you need to take a lesson what is to be get used. So these many things we have learned, but where it is used, so on spot we have to find out what is the options to take in care. Does it over or in, or it is held out or at off? So within two this calculation, then with multiple product also you can do the same calculation. So at off is clear. Now the beside, select the final one and go for X and OR. Again a beautiful options. Hope we can see the X and OR. It is the uncommon area on the screen. So how to remember all these things? That is more like a thing. So you can note down here. There is a option called note, a sticky note. What is this? See to the screen. Tool flow sticky note. Here you can write a note here. This is what is the operator? X and OR. X OR. Just making a note so that it is easy for us to remember. It is not only for this. If the complex like flow is there, then you can make a stick note so that it is easy to remember. Same job, Control C, Control V, bring this. Now hope you can see now how does the note could be done up. Control C, V, V, V. What is the thing we are learning here? How to understand the flow, how to remember the flow. Okay, fine. Here only the things you can able to change the name and take a viewport. So how to make it maximize and minimize. Make your middle scroll to get scroll over here. So you can see the main flow is there. Now take a new view and get it placed and drag this and drop over here and fit to the window. What is this? Over. Make a note like this. So I'm doing physically, hoping you can do it up. One more node we have got today. What is the name? Called sticky note. And to see the operator, go for F4 button. F4 button help us to see the operator over here. It is in operator. Get it rename first in. Get it capital in. So it's here. See to the operator held out. What is that? No need to get it. Very slow. So have the patience. Switch to the atop. A top. And the last one, XOR. So all the operator are ready. Just get it full screen. How to make full screen? Which button will make full screen in Fusion?
F4.
F4. Note down. And get it place. Zoom out. And each relevant flow is here. Top. Held out. The reason of doing this, we should get a differentiation between them. By looking to the style itself, you can tell, okay, this is this. It is not to your learning Fusion, all the software to be learn this style. So on spot, we can take a decision in style. Go to the view, get it down, at of style. And the next one more viewport. Yeah. So what you can see now here in Fusion, how many viewport we want, we can take it up. This is X and OR. Let it fit. And the next one, what you have seen here, the condition, the background should be transparent. X and OR. Is it clear? So take a print screen. I'm just taking a print screen and sending you inside your chat box. So make exactly the same flow, understand the flow and operator. This is operator knowledge. Operator related to whom? Normal mode. So saving and so this makes, what is the condition? All the operator can be checked on blank BZ. Minimum 3 BZ background not required. I don't know what is out of 3 background node required. Blank busy must end to understand the operator. So everything written. So I'll put it on the chat box so you can download this. Yes. I don't know. Okay. So now everyone can able to download this on your chat box. So you can see now what is the patience level required in Fusion and why this field is very big. So hope we have understood here all the details. Now think for a while, if you are making in to get connect with XOR, what will happen? Are you getting the math? So let's take a new file. Here what we'll be doing, just drag it and connect to this, and you find a new node, drag it up here, fit to this skin, and get these particular things to scale down. So go for F4. Now a practical oriented thing going on. So scale down. So if you scale down this, what will happen? The inside part gets scale up. So hope this design is understandable. If your operator knowledge is nice, then this design can be done within very less time. Because this is the in, and the operator, next operator has been used together. X and OR or in has been together control over here, and beach in the middle, who is there, merge is there, and merge always control the FZ. So he is scaling down the things nicely. Hope it is clear. So, but before doing this design, we have made every icon to get clear first. Now make a complex design with the help of your XOR operator. XOR operator will show you the uncommon part. The reverse of XOR is the atop. It shows the common part, it shows the uncommon part. Make a Venn diagram. What is the opposite of which operator? So this is a small math. You can do it up. Fine, I'm closing all the things. Hope we have made you to understand what is the operator is and how to fuse the operator and get an output. And we got to know a new option today that is called sticky note. And what is the other operator name? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many operator? F4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 operator. Last one is X and OR. And a new node we have learned today that is called sticky note. Sticky note. Where it is? Inside the tool flow. Because while working with the flow, it will be difficult to understand. That's why they have given a sticky note. Flow, sticky note. And the task of the day, make a floral art with the help of X or operator. Does the question is understandable? That is major thing. If you have understood the question, that is more than enough. X and operator use చేసి ఒక floral art design చేయండి. And you can do this. This is the task. Now we'll see the next thing, how to bring Photoshop file in Fusion. Okay, the task, the next. So hope this much of things are clear and we can work on this. And F4 button is to get it minimize, close. So sticky note is clear. Everything is record. You can do wonder. Only if 4 to 5 operators say your screen motion graphics chala easy ga avutundi. So see the operator clearly, and over key, a top key difference chudandi. In key, X and OR key difference chudandi. So, and the last one is held. Here the upper object is visible, which is uncommon. But almost like we have seen, over and out of and in and X and R quite opposite to each other. And if two opposites are connected together, then yes, we can control the reverse part and it make a different mathematics. So the opposite are here. Over ki our opposite, who is the opposite of over? A top. Who is the opposite of in? X and R. On screen visible. So drag and drop to this, make a node which is a connector and throw it up on the top and start off making scale down. So here a different math is happening. Check how does this kind of design could be done up. And then, so it is not my goal to make the design here, but to let you know what is the difference between them. And on a single screen, make it compose and show me up. ఇవన్నీ ఒక స్క్రీన్ మీదే ఉండాలి. ఎలా చేయాలా? How to do all these things to be shown in a single screen? This is again a task. Flow clear గా ఉంటే one by one you need to show me up. Take this Control C. This is what the background. First, who has to come? One node. Is it clear? So get all these things in this way. So the goal of doing all these things, flow to be under your control, and this is the thing we are paying for. Get it off. And so all the things on a single screen. Drag and drop. Plus. Get it small. Move on to the top. Is it clear? Get this copied and paste. And drag and drop. Move it down. Hope the screen is visible and we are understanding what we are doing. Control C, Control V. Get it connect. Get it go. Down. So hope all the things we are understanding here. Control C and Control V. Why you are doing copy and paste with selecting that? That means this property will come over there. And show it off. So hope on this single screen we have seen all this design in a comparative manner. Get it, drag and drop. And select this and bring it up here. So on a single screen, we have placed everyone, all the operators. Make a composition, multiple information oka screen mide ravala. And hope the flow is clear to you with the name and everything. And beside to that, we have seen the viewport. Get the final flow to be on your screen. Is it clear? I'm taking this as a print screen, again sending to you. So I'm trying my level best to make the information to reach you proper. And the same thing try to make on your own end. We can skip to the next topic. Entertainment is easy, but I hope we can understand what is the minimum requirement. That's why I'm doing this. Save all flow. So you can find a different approach from which one? After Effects to Fusion. Fusion ki After Effects ki difference మీకు తెలిసిపోయింది. Again, it is there on your screen. You can download this. So Fusion, okay, Nuke automatic on the same flow it will go because that is also node based. Then the final topic of the day, how to bring Photoshop file into Fusion. Step number 1. Okay, anything you want to ask, you can ask me. I mean, like in your chat box, it is there. Okay, okay. It is going to Ganesh directly. So everyone I'll do. Now hope it is reaching to everyone. Is it okay? Everyone got this flow. So the conclusion of this class, everyone is aware of operators. An operator is the first things to fuse the layers in normal mode. Blend mode and all, yes, again, higher thing are there. Fusion is very profitable software. It does have a lot of scripting also, but we'll go slowly. So till the time we are digesting, I'll go for heavy. Now the things, let us make a Photoshop file and take it into Fusion. Everyone hope Photoshop is clear, right? It is still graphic compositing software. That is also compositing software, but in a node based. It is in layer based. We'll start taking this only 2-3 files, then we'll go for heavy. Go for F4 button in Fusion to get minimum the screen and getting it close. Step number 1 in Photoshop, take a screen design calculations, PAL D1. So the color profile and all things will not go for mismatching. Step number 1, open the F7, take a new layer, get a simple circle, fill the color. Okay, it is elliptical, no problem. Take a perfect circle and fill the yellow color. So 2 layers are there. Let us save it up for Fusion on the desktop. So what is the topic going on? How to make the file in Photoshop and bring it to the Fusion. File, go for import and PSD. This is the things to be get note out. Desktop for Fusion. Get it open. So hope we have seen how to make the input in Photoshop and bring the output to Fusion, and Fusion understand the whole Photoshop flow and get it placed. Go for fit. Now, here the thing, a pixel aspect ratio, format details is to be taken care. So here pixel aspect ratio is options which is to get on, and it is by default 2:1. Why? Because our global setting is 2:1. That's why it is 2:1, or else it is 1:1. And on the top also, the same footage is in pixel aspect ratio to be get 1:1. So hope we have understood how to bring the footage now. Now let us bring it up in this way, because our global setting was anamorphic. So get the global setting to turn into 1:1, or else the PAL D1, whatever the Indian broadcasting standard. If this is in Indian broadcasting standard, again you are bringing the same file, import PST, Fusion, open. Now we have seen the same file come up in a perfect manner. So hope we have understood how to make the design in Photoshop and bring it up here. Is it clear? ఇది అర్థమైందా? Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Does my voice reaching? You can chat me on anyone. So what we have learned, how to bring Photoshop file to Fusion. The next, see the operator and go for your maths. Can you able to see what happened? This is the cut we are going to make in Fusion. So if this is clear, then we'll go for a complex design here. So check to the screen, Control N, Pal D1, enter, OK, get a new layer and make your design over here and get it filled with the color. Bring it to the center of your canvas. Now do the operation, whatever you like. Control C, and you know how to make multiple design in Photoshop by overlapping the things. Alt Control Shift T. So this is a command you have understood how to make a repetition design. Control S for fusion with multi-layer. Save it up. Get it okay? Switch to the software. Ask for file. Import PSD with multi-layer. So all the layers as it is you have done in Fusion will come over here. So the last layer, you can see this many layers come up. So you want it to make any design, the software will get arrange all the things and brought up here. So hope we have understood now. Each and every layer is under your control and the operator is on control of yours. So that all can switch to the in operator. But hope the first operator is done in, and this is the output we have got, and the similar kind of in structure to be get connected. Then nothing to get worry. So get it copied and paste and get connect track. So the common area it is coming out, but see the operator working in a different manner. Get hell out. So a lot of math can be generated then after. So see the math which is going to fit us proper and get it work out. X and R. X and R is working nice. The common area is to be transparent. Hope it is clear. And get it full screen. No need to see to the screen now. Control C. Control V. And only the things connect here, connect here, connect here, connect here. Drag and drop. Control C, V, 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 V. So the flow is under connection. So we can place one of them onto the top and get your flow to be done. So the arrangement can be done vertically also, but by default it is horizontally. So I'm just making it horizontally connect. Control C, Control V, Yes, you can connect this flow. You can control C, B, P, P, P. So hope we are understanding the complexity of this sort and the commanding on your blend mode and Photoshop connected to Fusion. So I have made the flow, and this design is the output of your Photoshop input. Hope we have understood how the flow has been done, and the rest of the things are there which can be further connected. Is it clear? What we have learned, what can be done? We started with very small design, but we have entered into a very complex design, and this is what the expectation from an artist. While you are into the studio, next animation will happen later on. Hope it is clear. And if somebody asks you to change the color, immediately you can change the color. How to change the color? Check Control C, Control V, and this could be a file. Okay, fine. So I can take a file with a PSD BZ with PAL D1 size. Okay, it is there. You can take whichever the color you want and get this flow to connect. And through the operator, you can go for the next operator, which is going to give us the same common area or out or yes. So instead of doing this as a foreground, you can also make this as a background. Like this whole thing could be a background and merge could be done here. And we can see through the in operator. So here the red color is in the foreground. In operator will show the inside color by taking the BZ into concern. Only that much of area is visible. So instantly you can change the color to any color you want. So this is a complex calculation, but we have not done the complex one. We have started with very simple two-layered game. If you understood, get it fused with the operator what knowledge. Hope it is clear. Fine then. So the task is very clear. Make a floral art by the operator, taking the file from Photoshop. Get it done. The higher the complex, higher you can have control and command. But don't do this initially. Start with very simple format. Already you have learned how to make simple format. So this is the output of the day, what you have learned. We have started with very simple things, then we have gone for complex things. So make this simple design to be get done first, then switch to the major one. So for fusion, this is the first simplest one we have understood. Then go for complex. So make a file in Photoshop and bring it to After Effects, like Fusion. Then change the blend mode and understand the flow. That is only the task. So the output of the day, we have known about a new node called sticky note. Second, we have understood operator detail. Third, we have understood how to make PSD file to import into Fusion. In the next session, we'll see directly to the footage, how to work with the film footage in the next session. But before to that, we have not started the film footage. We have made all the things funda to get clear. Then the damage will be less in film screen. So unless this part is clear directly, start off with film footage, and understanding flow is a problem, and that is again a problem. We'll see tomorrow the loader detail. A new node will introduce that is called loader. Fine for the day. Any question you can able to ask me up? Will I stop? Fine then. We'll meet in the next session with higher options. Anyhow, like you do have my number, you can ping me up, and you can share your screen in WhatsApp by mentioning your name and the batch timing. Nice to meet you. I'm stopping the screen now. We'll meet in the next session with a higher option.